The blasts were so loud, the fires so fierce, some people thought China was under attack. Many of the firefighters who perished arrived just before the second explosion, much bigger than the first, because this one had been ignited by 800 tons of ammonium nitrate.
The blast was definitely the cause of death. Some died because their organs were blasted by the shock wave. Others were trapped in their trucks.
Zhang Mengfan was on duty that night, but an injury meant his firefighting duties were confined to the control room, passing on orders to friends and workmates, some of whom he'd never see again.
I was very lucky, but I feel guilty. My workmates, who I spent years with, are either dead or injured. Sometimes I wish I had been with them at the fire.
Many of the firefighters were very young and ill-prepared because none of them knew such hazardous chemicals were being stored in the port. Zhang resigned late last year. After our interview, he was contacted by his former employer, wanting to know what he'd said. A reminder this remains a sensitive issue. In February, an official report said the explosions were the result of a culture of mismanagement at the warehouse where the chemicals were stored, as well as lax oversight by regulators. At the site of the explosions, a giant plastic sheet covers a mound of contaminated mud, the first stage of an operation to move the soil to a purpose-built storage facility 4 kilometers away. But some people worry the area will never be safe.
I think that place has so many chemicals that I'm not sure the contaminated soil could be fully moved. No one can guarantee it's safe.
I heard the water in that area is completely contaminated, so that might hurt people. That's why I still worry about it.
The plan is to eventually turn this blighted area into an ecological park, despite the lingering concerns over the toxins in the ground here.